That egusi soup is one soup that doesn't have a special rule to cooking. No matter how you cook it, it will still come out nice. No matter every vegetable you add to it, it goes well with it. That's why today I'm showing you how I made this beautiful pot of egusi soup with some eggplant leaf. Okay, so first let me introduce you to my ingredients. I use some fish, onions, melon seed, the eggplant leaf, tomatoes and fresh pepper, some red oil, crayfish from fresh meat, and of course I also use locust beans. But the first thing I have to do is to wash my meat thoroughly as many times as possible, then season it and boil it until it is very soft. After that, then take your tomatoes and wash it with your pepper thoroughly. Always make sure you use the best of tomatoes, because taste of your food is greatly determined by the ingredients you use. Or never use spoiled tomato, it will greatly affect your soup. The next thing again is to trim the pepper and everything. Then when you are done with this, pour into your blender and blend. So while the pepper is blended, the next thing I will do is to take my eggplant leaf, also known as agomo or igba leaf, into my water and wash it thoroughly. Always wash my vegetable before slicing it. When you are done with your washing, cut into your desired sizes. I always like my vegetable not too thin and not too big, that I can see something to bite when eating. So when you are done with the cutting, then into a boiling water, add the vegetable and turn with your wooden stick. Let it be on the fire for about 2 minutes, then remove it. This plant leaves has some slight bitter taste. When you are done, remove it from the water and wash it with clean water. So when I'm done with that, next thing I'm going to do now is to prepare my fish. So most of the time I always wash the fish with some hot water and salt. So pour the hot water away, then put some cold water and debone your fish. This particular fish I use, though it has much bone, but the bones are edible, so soft. I don't know the name of this fish, but you will like it. Just look at it very well. It's so sweet. So after that, into a pot, pour your red oil, then mix the blended melon seed with some water, then pour into the hot oil on fire. Depending on how solidified you want your melon to be, that's how you turn. So if you want to have that solid, like mid-sized egusi seed, then you reduce your turning. But on this day I was not craving for that big size melon seed, so that's I just pour it and stir almost immediately. I fry until the water is dry. Then I added my tomato paste to this. Stir this continuously so that it will not get burned while reducing the heat of your cooking. Then the next thing to do now is to fish. I added the fish first because it's dry fish. You need to soak up all the tomatoes and all the ingredients in the soup. So after that, I pour some meat stock into this. In the process of pouring the meat stock, meat just fell inside. You just decide to add the meat. Okay, egusi cook has no special rule. Then I added my locust beans. Then after that, I added the vegetable. This vegetable has a slight bitter taste. You love it. If you are somebody that doesn't love bitter leaf, you must like this one. So after this, then I added my blended crayfish. This crayfish is a total game changer. It elevates the taste of the soup from 0 to 100. So add your seasoning, adjust your salt, add water if need be, because the soup is ready. It goes with everything from pounded yam, eba, semo. But on this day, amala which I prepared. Guys, if you watch my videos to this time, I appreciate you. Kindly subscribe if you haven't done so, and turn on your notification bell so that you don't get to miss any video as I bring to you new videos every week. Until next week when I come again, it's me saying good, stay blessed and bye.